No, damn good biscuit. Fries. Fries all that. Damn good though. That's ever been you and you wonder where my streams are at, then this video hopefully will help you. And by the way, that fucking biscuit is so damn dry, man. I feel like I got a bunch of coke in my damn beard. Now that I'm hitting content creation harder than ever, I wanted to change the way that I do some things. Thanks to this great new apartment, I want to be able to stream video games. I want to be able to do random stuff all of the time. And the last thing that I would want is to burn out people's sub feeds who don't care about that stuff. The streaming audience and the video audiences they're both big enough to where I think we need to have those things separate. That's kind of a big reason as to why I'm changing the way that I'm doing streams, but also because streaming from back in 2014 where I first started it, it's sort of become a little bit different for me. And streaming now is great, but there's a lot of expectations that were built up by a lot of those stream highlight clips which showcase me doing crazy stuff on the internet. As fun and wild and insane as those are, those never really were the main content that I had whenever I did my streams. A lot of my streams before they became big were just me sitting down and reading chat, interacting with my niggas. I feel like at some point that was sort of lost in the sauce between all the crazy shit that's happened on stream. Sometimes I don't really have stuff planned. The stuff that made the streams big, like going to the deep web, a lot of those things would not have happened if I didn't just have a regular stream that day reading comments in the first place. None of those streams started off as me going out of my way to do those crazy things, but they just happened because stream interaction with the chat. Nowadays, if I just sit down and read stuff in the stream chat, a lot of people who have the expectation of a big event going down, they get a little disappointed, and I feel bad about that. So what I'm going to do from this day forward is have a second channel. This is going to be a streaming exclusive channel, which will only be for the guys who care to see me just popping up on stream all of the time with nothing really planned. We're going to be doing these streams like I did way back in the old days, where it's just me interacting. Whatever happens, happens. There won't be any expectations. There won't be anything planned. There will still be big events though. If there's a Nintendo Direct, then of course I'll stream that on the big channel. A big game came out or something, then yeah, I'll be streaming that on the channel too. So if you do still care about streams but want to see the big and the bold ones, then stay on Etika'S. But if you want to see me just streaming random gameplay, doing boring stuff, nothing crazy, just stalling basically. To be honest with you, stalling was all I did on stream until the highlight clip started taking off, and then everybody thought there was always something crazy planned. There isn't. If you guys just want to see me being me, sitting down, reading comments all day, interacting with my niggas, just being a person, just being myself on camera with you all, check out that link to TR1 Iceman. That is my first YouTube channel right there. Figured I might as well put it to some use. That will become where I stream from regularly. So remember, regular old chill, whatever, boring streams of me reading chat, that's only if you want that. Go to the link and sub to that. But if you just want the nice videos and the occasional streams where shit gets crazy, then you'll stay on Etikafrfx. You'll be fully up to date. Only fanatics will really go over to TR1 Iceman and watch me doing regular, everyday, boring streams. You know what I mean? With that in mind, I do plan on doing a lot more frequent streams now that I have the streaming channel there. It's always going to be streaming, basically. If you really are looking forward to that kind of thing, then you have the option there. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Just wanted to send this little PSA out there. Since we're starting the channel off fresh, I want to make sure that everything is known. So now on, if anybody ever asks you, where does Etika stream, just show the nigga this video and be on your merry way. Take care of yourselves, and of course, as usual, please have yourself a damn good one. I'll be seeing you guys really, really soon with some more content. Boom. Yeah! Oh, nigga! Let's be real, dog. We both knew that this day was gonna come. What is going on, guys? Etika from the, oh wait. Etika from the Etika World Network here. Etikafrfx, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Ever since Twitter back in October decided to be all like, this man isn't black! What? I was kind of stuck in like a grind. Remember when I talked to you guys about how I was working really hard to find a place? Well, as you can see, I'm in a completely new surrounding. I found a place! Yay! And I can do my thing in here uninhibited. Yay, nigga! And I can swing my dick around the apartment, no questions asked. I've marked every single square inch of this apartment. If any of my friends come over to visit, just know, dog, you probably interacted with my nuts at some point. This channel has almost 200,000 subscribers as I'm seeing this right now. I respect you guys not just for coming over, but also for being patient. I sort of dwell a lot on details, and I want things to be packaged how I do, and I like to work at the pace that I do. It takes a lot of patience to be an Etika World Network viewer, subscriber, or whatever the fuck you are. Even though I know my policy is always like, I do what I want, you guys do what you want, but at the same time, morally speaking, you guys did wait a long time. A lot of people thought I wasn't passionate about it anymore, and I can understand considering how long it's been. To those guys who really were waiting, I want to say a thank you, and I want to give a slight apology, because you know, I kind of keep to myself, but there's a reason for that, man. My mommy always taught me that actions speak louder than words. So I figure I'm just gonna put my head down, be humble, and work my ass off to get what I need so that way I can produce the content that I feel proud of, man. And unlike your other favorite YouTubers out here who are making flat earth theory videos and ejaculating on their cats, I promise to never do any of those things. At worst, maybe just burn a nigga alive accidentally on camera. Considering YouTube and content creation is my shit, I've been in the laboratory training. Time is now, boys. I've not had my own personal space really in a very long time to produce content, probably since 2012 or 13. I've always had roommates or a relationship or living with my mommy, who, by the way, I love you dearly, mommy. Thank you for dealing with my bullshit and shenanigans for the last year and a half. Well, speaking of moms, did you see what happened to EE?
Listen, I can cook in the kitchen and I can eat some ass too, okay?
Excuse me?
Yo, what's up? I'm streaming!
I now can produce what I want to. And with this new channel, with this fresh start, it's like a new channel, new me, new place, new everything. I'm ready to move forward in ways that I never could before. Video content will be continuing, but also regular streams. Now, there still ain't gonna be no schedule. That's always been a constant. That'll never change, okay? You get what you get when you get it. But I can say for a fact it'll be far more consistent. And there's a long laundry list of titles that I've been dying to get into that I've not had the fucking time to before until now. Games like Sonic 2006, Mother 3, Metal Gear Solid, Nier Automata, the soundtrack in that one, that's a big one on my list. Final Fantasy 15, which I had already done like a little bit of progress on. I need to catch up with that game. No More Heroes on the Switch, Persona 5, which hopefully comes to the Switch, Katamari Damacy, a weird ass game from back in the day, Devil May Cry, the new shit with that nigga Nero, and of course Super Smash Brothers. Because there's so many of you niggas that I need to start embarrassing out here, especially now that my main is in full effect, dogs. I'm gonna be the world's sickest Ridley, okay? Mark my fucking words. If you don't believe me, guess what? They didn't believe Edison. They didn't believe Einstein, okay? So I don't want to hear it, dogs. If you want to keep completely updated on streams, my social medias, man, the IG and the Twitter, over there I'll be announcing whenever I do like more low-key streams from now on. And by low-key I mean potentially doing shit that we wouldn't want necessarily on the surface of the channel. If somehow these streams always spiral completely into madness. But if you want to keep up, the bell's right there. Hopefully this shit will work. What kind of content exactly will I be making? That's up for me to decide and you guys to just wait and see. But I'm excited either way to move forward, and I know you guys are probably excited to have me back, maybe. I mean, who knows? Maybe you didn't miss me. Maybe you're seeing this and you're like, oh, actually I don't like him anymore. Unsub. Hopefully not though. Either way, guys, thank you once again. And I'll be seeing you very, very shortly. Take care of yourselves, and of course, as usual, please have yourself a damn good one.